Hi, my name is Maya, and I'm being interviewed by Rianne.
Okay, so what was your first impression of the Mission House Museum?
In the beginning, I thought, it's gonna be like the usual museum where the speaker's gonna lecture you in a boring tone. But this museum, we had Mike, I believe, and he used some kind of tone of voice that made it so fascinating, and that I learned so many things from him.
What did you like about the tour?
I liked the mission house. It was pretty interesting. Like the outside, I thought it was like gonna be small, but when I got a tour inside, it was like really big. 15 to 20 people can live in there. I noticed that it was dusty and had steep stairs, which you had to use the handrails to walk backwards. The steps were narrow, so you had to walk out. Also, the ceiling was kind of low, so you have to also be careful with that. They had a basement to keep storage. There was 5 bedrooms and a huge white kitchen with beehives.
What was one interesting fact you learned?
An interesting fact I learned was before the Hawaiian languages used V, B, D, R, and T. So instead of Honolulu, which is now the Hawaiian language, back then they say Honolulu, and back then they also used to say Kamehameha instead of Kamehameha. So that's one interesting fact.
Hi, my name is Rianne and I'm going to be interviewed by Maya.
Okay, so what was your first impression?
My first impression of the Mission House Museum, I thought it was really amazing because there were many artifacts in the museum that remains now still after 180 years.
What did you like about the tour?
What I liked about the tour was that we were able to engage ourselves and see firsthand how people back then, the missionaries, how they lived. There were many rooms in the house, and I didn't realize that there were stairways where there were certain places we had to duck to get into certain places, and they had a basement, which is really rare to find in Hawaii.
Okay, so what was one interesting fact that you learned?
One interesting fact that I learned was that the first newspaper ever printed was in Maui, and the language it was printed in was Hawaiian.